Hey everybody, it's Greg, your favorite love guru, I guess. Sorry about the tech difficulties last night. Hopefully everything goes a lot smoother. And we're going to be talking about Valentine's Day and is it overrated? My benefit or take, maybe it is overrated. And I'm going to tell you why right after this. So don't go anywhere. I'll be right back with the Art of Relationship show. Don't move. Oh my God. How many people are having a rough week already this week? Okay. Maybe here, maybe there, right? I'm having a rough week. So I apologize for last night's show with the tech issues going on, but got them all situated, whatever. Now, talking about Valentine's Day, and my take is, Valentine's Day can be overrated, right? It can be an added special day. However, how many people look at you only feel loved? Let's face it, one day out of the year, maybe 2 days out of the year, right? Valentine's Day, maybe your anniversary, maybe a birthday, whatever. But I want you to go after feeling special on an everyday basis, people. Again, it's not easy, but it can be a lot easier. It can be simplistic. It doesn't have to be, exaggerated. It doesn't have to be bougie, that type of situation. Hey, Nari, hey, peace, welcome. So it doesn't have to be over the top, exaggerated. And what are you doing to show each other that you love one another on a daily basis, people? I talk about this often. I talk to clients. What do you love about each other? How do you show each other that you love each other, that you care about each other, you cherish each other, you desire each other, and that each other is important, that each other is, a priority in your life? And what are you doing to show each other? And if you don't know, how are you at least asking to figure it out? Even asking, hey, how can I love you better? How can I show you that you're important to me, that you're a priority to me? And it's not, the right or wrong. At least by asking, you are caring about that partner. A lot of people, well, I could care less, or maybe your partner doesn't feel like you care. And that is a shame, right? And do you care that your partner is hurt by that? Or are you going after and looking at, what? I am going to change this and I'm going to make it better. I'm going to make a concerted effort to show my person, my man, my lady, whatever your partner, that I do love them, that they're a priority. So that's what I say about Valentine's Day and certain holidays, they're overrated. Now, I'm not about, you don't have to celebrate them, whatever. If you don't want to, no big deal. That's up to you, okay? I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is I don't want you or your partner to feel like the only day that they're given love, that they're given appreciation is Valentine's Day, okay? That's what I mean about Valentine's Day being overrated. Your partner, you go out there and give him bling bling, maybe jewelry, maybe his favorite cologne, maybe you buy him clothes, maybe you're taking each other to a concert, a trip, over Valentine's Day weekend. Great, terrific, whatever. When you get back to reality, when you get back to real life, does that showing each other go away? Does it dissipate? Does it go down the toilet? And that's where the issue comes in, people, where I want you to be able to look at, is it only 1 day out of the year, 2 days out of the year? And I want you to be able to stop that and to be able to look at, I am going to flip that script and make sure my partner feels happy and feels, loved throughout the year. Little tips that can help your partner feel loved. Compliments. When was the last time you gave your person a compliment? Hey, you're beautiful, you're handsome. Oh my God, Greg, you're hot, you're sexy. As I joke around about that, right? But looking at those elements, or affirmations. Man, I love how you handle the kids. I love, you bust your butt for this family. I appreciate that, And it's not necessarily about monetary aspects, okay? There's so many people that just, giving money. I give her whatever she wants, Greg, but does she still feel loved, right? Oh, I cook for him. I clean for him. Great, terrific. I want you to feel appreciated. But could he care less if you cook for him? For me personally, I could care less if my lady cooks for me, or that's not important to me, right? If she does, great. I want to feel appreciated, that type of thing. But it's not that big of a deal to me. So I want you to go after, even though your intentions are awesome, people, make sure it works, okay? Make sure it is working for your partner and that it's working for you. So this is where I go after about, the bougie aspects, which is Detroit lingo, right? Being bougie, that nothing's good enough for you. That, you need this level of item to feel loved or whatever. But you know what? I want to know, does the emotional connection, does the physical connection, do these elements sort of help with you, or are they, you could care less about them? You need to work on this stuff. You need to look at and talk to each other. Hey, what can I do to be a better partner on an everyday basis, right? There's an old philosophy or old theory out there, right? That you ask, hey, what can I do to make your day easier? What can I do to make your day better for you today? How many people ask that, right? How many people actually ask one another, even on a weekly basis, right? Maybe a monthly basis. Do you ask each other, hey, you know what? Have you felt loved this week? Have you felt respected this week? And again, I say this over and over and over, people. Respect doesn't mean you get your way all the time, right? It's looking at being specific and going after what is the most important element for you. And can you do this on a daily basis? It doesn't have to be every single one of these, doesn't have to be 24/7. Doesn't have to be on an everyday basis, but little things. You know what? I love you. No, I mean, I really love you. I'm glad you're in my life, man. I'm happy you're in my life. I'm very fortunate, okay? I don't want people to lie. I'm not about that, okay? I'm all about people being legit and, understanding what is working for you, what doesn't work for you. And then, definitely go from there. It could be a little love note. Hey, you're beautiful. It could be taped or put by the bathroom mirror. It could be on the fridge, on the counter, that type of situation. You know what? I'm so happy to be with you. You can write a little note. You can, the age of technology, right? You can text each other, right? When was the last time you actually went after it and talked about, you know what? I love you because of... What if your partner asked you, you know what? Hey, yeah, you love me. That's great. What do you love about me? And what is going on after those elements? And you might be able to hear the puppies in the background. I'm actually from home. And hopefully the quality of the image is good after the tech issue should be all straight now. So I'm hoping the image, the photo quality, video quality is top notch. It's good again, okay? So you might be hearing the puppies in the background playing around. I apologize for that. Looking at, those special moments, right? Those special moments do not have to wait for Valentine's Day. They don't have to wait for an anniversary. It cracks me up how many people, let's be honest, it might not crack me up, it makes me sad. I'm honest, the only time I feel love Greg, our anniversary, he got me, a card, or she got me a card and this and that. I appreciate it, but I'm like, I don't feel love throughout the rest of the year. So why would it matter one day? Are you doing it just out of obligation because it's our anniversary, because it's Valentine's Day? I want you to be able to implement these aspects on a daily basis. Again, little things. Remember the aspect about when I asked about what are you doing to make each other, feel good about each other. Do you mention about 5 good things to each other on a daily basis? What you like about each other. Oh, thanks for making dinner. Thanks for doing the dishes. Thanks for cutting the grass. Man, I appreciate it. Do you recognize the good things that your partner does on a daily basis? And it's not just Valentine's Day. Oh, how many people, it's Valentine's Day, it's our anniversary, so I guess, yep, it's time we got to have sex, so I got to give it up. I'm like, what? No, I do not want anybody doing something that they don't want to do, especially when it comes to sex, okay? I'm not about people doing it out of obligation. I'm not people doing it, oh, I guess we have to because it's Valentine's Day. Let's hurry up and get this over with. Hell no, people. Are you doing it because you want to? Are you doing it because you crave each other, because you love each other? You want to connect with each other. And you also can have fun. You know, it can be a stress reducer as well. That doesn't mean you don't love each other, right? I don't want anyone to feel used, taken advantage of. Not at all. So that's where I'm coming at with those elements, people, and being able to look at, okay, this is what's going on, and we need to make it better. I want to make sure my partner knows that I love them, that, you know what, I respect them on a daily basis, and that's where I want you to kick that off and go after it. So that's when I say Valentine's Day, certain holidays are overrated. Let me catch my breath. So that's, you know, those type of elements about, you know, when was the last time you gave each other, you even held hands while you watched TV. You even, and I had a couple, you know, yesterday, I've been seeing for a little bit. And I asked, you know, when you went to, you know, wherever, you went to a show, whatever, right? Did you hold hands in the car? What are you doing outside of the sessions? What are you doing to connect with each other to implement what we're learning or what you're trying to learn and trying to, you know, go after what works for you two? And what are you doing to go after that? You know, did you hold hands going to the event, coming back from the event? When was the last time you gave each other a hug? These are little things that don't cost any money, people. It takes a little bit of effort. But again, if you don't feel connected, you don't feel like you're liked or loved by one another, it's very difficult, okay? We know, you know what, man, if I don't feel liked, I'm not into you, I ain't going to touch you, right? How many people, like, you're waiting for each other, I really want to be hugged, but I don't know if they like me or want to, right? I don't know if they really like me or love me, so I'm not going to make that effort. And you're looking at each other going after, you know what? What are you waiting for the other one to go first? Because you're afraid or fearful of that rejection, that the other person's going to say, don't touch me, right? How many people bet, don't touch me, get away from me? I mean, playful, you get away from me, you. But I'm talking not playful. I'm talking about being serious, that you're looking at those elements to be able to go after. Yep, there's the puppies in the background. Hopefully they'll quiet down in a little bit. But I want you to be able to go after and look at what are you doing on a daily basis to make your partner feel special, that they feel at least appreciated and that you're glad to be with them. And it's simple things. So that's when I go after about, you know what, Valentine's Day is definitely overrated if you are only making Valentine's Day the only day out of the year or your anniversary or whatever to feel special, to feel like, you know what, you're into each other. And it's a day of obligation. Oh, I guess I have to. Ugh, don't ever do that. I never, ever promote, tell anybody, do stuff out of obligation, especially when it comes to romance and relationships. Yeah, we have to go to work, we have to pay the bills, that type of stuff. But is it part of being an adult, part of being independent, part of, you know, you living the life you want when it comes to love and sex? I never want people to put themselves, you know, out, or meaning sell themselves out. Let me rephrase that, right? You're going to have to put yourself out in a relationship. That's part of showing you love and care and cherish that person. Absolutely. But I'm talking about the essence of who you are. So why would you do that during Valentine's Day? Because it's a holiday. I want you to stop that and think about what are you doing on a daily basis to make that person feel special. It could be, you know what, here, I'm getting you, oh, here, I thought you might want a beer or a cup of coffee, a glass of water, whatever. Hey, I thought maybe you want a snack. You might be, you know, hungry. So here, I cut up some apples, oranges, bananas, whatever, right? Chocolate covered strawberries. Oh my God, that sounds good. But those are the elements that I want you to go after, not selling yourself out and not, you know, promoting something that is totally against your values and what you believe in. That's what I mean about not selling yourself out, people. So when I talk about, you know, Valentine's Day, why would you do all that on Valentine's Day? Oh, it's one day, then I can go back to normal. Stop. Do it during the year. Do it on a everyday basis. Little simple things, okay? And you will start seeing your relationship and your partner start getting closer. You're starting to feel more connected. You're going to have a lot more fun. And not just for one day out of the year, people. You will start feeling safer with each other. You start feeling safer with each other when you start feeling cared about, that you feel that there's compassion, that someone actually cares about what's going on in your life. And it's not always you doing all the work like I did, right? I think last week's episode was, are you doing all the work in a relationship? You need to stop. You need to look at, hey, I deserve this. I want this. I want to feel this way. And does my partner care about that? How do I know about it? You know what? They left me a little, love note. They gave me a compliment. They said, thank you for doing this or that. They appreciated me. They gave me a hug, a kiss. That is free stuff. And it can be done on a daily basis, people. It's not just out of obligation, right? How many people I have on one of my sheets I hand out people, one of my tool strategies I give couples, do you hug and kiss simply out of habit? And it's a true and false. And I want people to mark it as a false because you're doing it because you want to. How many people feel like you are doing things or your partner does stuff, and it's out of obligation? It's just out of habit that they really don't care, but it's something that they should do. You get me? And especially with Valentine's Day, stop it. Start doing it because you want to. You want to show that person at least making that effort that that person is cared about, that you love them, that you cherish them, that you desire them. And if you don't, then you need to get help or take a honest look and a gut check to see if that relationship is worth salvaging or staying in, okay? No one else should tell you that but you. But I can help you guide there, okay? So remember, Valentine's Day is overrated. You can celebrate it, absolutely. But do you still feel love throughout the year and not just 1 or 2 days during the week, okay? Check me out, theartofrelationships.org, and you can find me. I sort of did a rebranding, an update afternoon. Hey, Tony, appreciate you tuning in. You can find me. I updated a little bit on Instagram, Twitter. It is LoveGuruGreg, G-R-E-G. To make everything simpler, you can, on Facebook, it's LoveGuruGreg. On YouTube, it's LoveGuruGreg. So everything is consistent now. It's not all over the place. Make it a lot easier for you to find me and follow me. I'm very appreciative. I want to help as many people out there as possible, okay? So everybody have a great day. And remember, I don't want Valentine's Day to be overrated. And it's just one of those obligations that you show each other you love each other. You need to stop that and do it because you want to throughout every day of the year, okay? Peace and love to everybody out there. Take care. Be safe. Bye-bye.